In today's video, we're going to be looking at the upcoming Hawks vs. Bucks series, and I'm going to go over my thoughts and predictions for it. Also, disclaimer, this video is being recorded the day of Game 1, like half an hour before tip-off, so it'll already be over by the time this video is out. Now, first off, I'm going to start with Atlanta, and I'm going to go over what I think they need to do if they want to beat Milwaukee. Now, I'm going to start with the obvious, but Trae Young's got to be great. And what I mean by that is he's got to elevate his play like he has in these past two series. Against New York, he was awesome. He was a villain. He sent them packing in 5 games. Philadelphia, they upset the 1 seed, 7 games. He didn't play that well in Game 7. Hopefully, he can use that as motivation to play his ass off in Game 1 because they're going to need it. The second thing that the Atlanta Hawks have got to do if they want to win this series is that their role players have to step up in a big way. Starting with Kevin Huerter. Kevin had the best game of his NBA career in Game 7. He had 27 points on 10 for 18 from the field with only 1 turnover. He was awesome. He was great. He was the reason they won that series and the reason that they're playing tonight. Bogdan Bogdanovic is another role player that the Hawks have. He's decent. He can shoot. He can defend. He can post up. He can do a lot. If he's playing good, the Hawks are playing good. Next is Gallinari. Gallinari is a very on and off player. He was good in that last series versus Philadelphia, but so far in this game, I just watched him throw a pass out of bounds where nobody was near it. I think he's 0 for 5 from the field. He's not playing well, and the Hawks are not playing well. They're down by about 10. The third thing that this Atlanta Hawks team has got to do is keep games close down the stretch. They are obviously outmatched in this series. That's why the Bucks are the 3 seed and they're the 5 seed. This Hawks team is a clutch team. They're a second half team. They strive in the last 24 minutes of a game. Trae Young elevates himself. Kevin Huerter elevates himself. Lou Williams elevates himself. Just keep it close. Play good defense. Put pressure on Giannis. And I think they can steal a couple games with that method. The fourth and final thing I'm going to talk about for the Atlanta Hawks is their X factors. I believe the 2 X factors they have are Lou Williams and John Collins. Lou Williams, he comes off the bench. He's a bucket getter. He's got to facilitate and keep him in the game until Trae comes back on the court, and they should be good. Next, John Collins. He can get you his nightly 20 and 10. He's just got to be serviceable, and they should win this series. Another disclaimer, at the time I'm recording this part of the video, the Hawks just beat the Bucks behind Trae Young, scoring 48 points, dishing out 11 assists, grabbing 6 rebounds. He is a superstar, whether you like it or not. Next up, I'm going to go over what I think Milwaukee's got to do to win this series. Now, the first thing that the Milwaukee Bucks got to do if they want to win this series is they got to clamp on Trae Young. Drew Holiday had a wonderful offensive game today, but Trae Young was scoring all over them. Drew has really got to step up his game and lock down Trae Young if they want to win this series. The second thing that the Milwaukee Bucks got to do is Chris Middleton has got to step up his game. You could argue that he was the second or third option tonight. I don't really care which one you go with, but shooting 6 for 23 from the field is unacceptable for either of those. He was bad. He only had 15 points. He's got to do better if they want to take it home. The third thing that's got to go right for the Milwaukee Bucks is Giannis has got to be Giannis. He was great tonight. He had 34 points. He shot 56% from the field. He was not the problem tonight. The problem was Chris Middleton. He is the reason they lost this game. But Giannis has got to replicate what he did in that Brooklyn Nets series, or I don't see this series going past 6. Now, the final thing I'm going to say before my actual series prediction is that the Bucks have one X factor on their team, and that is Mike Budenholzer. Mike Budenholzer is a bad coach. He's done some good things in the past. He's led the Hawks to the 1 seed before. He's led the Bucks to the 1 seed before. But overall, he's known as one of those coaches that can get it done in the regular season, but not in the postseason. I actually didn't have a problem with what Coach Bud did today. He finally played Bobby Portis, who hasn't played since Game 4 of the Brooklyn Nets series. In 15 minutes, he scored 11 points and got 8 rebounds. He shot well from 3. He did all you could ask for from a 6-man. And from what he did tonight, I think he should get more minutes in the rest of this series. I think he earned them. And now, for the moment we've all been waiting for, my final series predictions. As you all know, the Hawks just walked away with Game 1 in Milwaukee. I think that the Bucks are going to bounce back in Game 2. I think they'll win by 10 or so points. I think they're going to remind all of us that they're a good team, and today was just an off day for them. Now, Games 3 and 4 are played in Atlanta. I think the Bucks are going to win Game 3. Sort of a statement win in the A. And then I don't think the Hawks go winless at home. I think they take game 4. I don't know how much they take it by, but I think the series is going to be 2-2 by the time game 5 rolls around. Now for game 5, we're heading back to Milwaukee, and I think the Hawks are going to take this one. Now for game 6, we head back to Atlanta. And with the Bucks facing elimination, they're going to have to come up big, and I don't think they will. I think they'll fall just short. I think the Hawks will close it out at home and start preparing for the NBA Finals. Thank you everybody for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. DF3 out.